Good morning, students, and happy Monday. This is Mr. Milton. Hey, coming to you with today's assignment. We're going to share my screen. You all would need to open up Noteflight. All right, open up Noteflight, and we're going to begin. All right, open up Noteflight. So, what we're going to do today is several weeks ago, you all played In the Jungle on the recorder, but you did not write down the notes. And so, what we're going to do today is put the notes in Noteflight. So, let's go ahead and put our title In the Jungle. Then, you put your arrange by your name. Please remember that you put capital for your name. All right, you will not get credit, ladies and gentlemen, if yours doesn't look like mine. So we want your score to look professional. Next thing we want you to do is we want you to highlight, and if you click on the bass clef, all four of the lines are there. So what you simply do, again, watch that. You just click on the bass clef. So click where I have my cursor, click that, highlight all of them, and hit the backspace. All right, that deletes the bass clef line. All right. Next thing we do is we highlight, and what we want to do is play a G up. Okay. So hit a G. Okay. Then we hit the side cursor and hit an A, but we make this a quarter note. Excuse me, eighth note. Now, if this is not there on yours, what you simply have to do is hit the 3 slashes and go to duration and make sure the check mark. All right. If I make sure the check mark is there, then it pops up at the top of my screen. All right. So now what I do is I hit the eighth note. G is a quarter note. A is a eighth note. So all right. So G A B. All right. So I click on the rest. Okay. And I make that an eighth note as well. Okay. On this B here, I make it a tie. So where my tie is located is you see how it says tie, popped up as tie? I click that. Okay. G A B A. Okay. All right. So again, what I'm doing is filling in the notes. I hit the A. And what I simply do is go back up here to eighth note. Okay. So make sure that your notes are looking like mine. Okay. So I have G. All right. Now this A here needs to be tied. Okay. So let me take a minute and pause and make sure you have that. So the only thing that you're doing is once you type a note in, let's say you type a note, you want to make it. So right here, let's say I type that A in and I want to make it an eighth note. I come up here and click on eighth note. Remember, eighth note is the one with the one tail. Okay. All right, then make this a B. And I want to tie this B to that B. How do I do that? I click on the first note and hit it. Now remember, if you make a mistake, the only thing you have to do is hit the control, which is the bottom left button, the bottom left on your keyboard, control Z. All right, and that takes it back to the whatever you just did. Okay. All right. So now I have the first measure. Now what I can do to make sure it sounds right, I click the first note and I hit play. All right. So good. That's right. So now I jump into the second measure. All right. My first note is going to be a C. All right. I just hit it on my keyboard. Okay. C, B, A. All right. Now you see how that made it a half note? I didn't want that, so I want that an eighth note. So I go back up here. Okay. Okay. I want to make that tied. So again, if it's a quarter note and I need to make it an eighth note, only thing I simply do is go up here and hit the eighth note. How do I do it? I also make the tie. See, the only thing I'm doing is if it's a quarter note, I go up here, hit eighth note, and change it. Hmm. Last note, I'm gonna play A, and I'm gonna make A a whole note. The very last note is an A whole note. Okay. So again, after I get all of it done, then I go back and hit play to see if it sounds right. Alrighty, it sounds good. Okay. All right. Now what I want you all to do is I'm going to pick up my instrument. All right. G A B A. Remember these notes that are tied. I only play them. B C B A G A B A G B A. All right. I'm gonna play it again. All righty. So again, what I want you all to do is look at this video and figure out how to make your assignment look like mine. And once you do that, then I want you to save. All right. Then I want you to send a screenshot. And how do I do that, Mr. Milton? All right. I come down here at the bottom of my screen. All right. And I type in screen. All right. Screen capture. Okay. Okay. Then I hit that first button. And what I do is I just highlight the whole thing. All right. Then it's going to pop up on my computer, and then I'm going to email it to not only myself, but all of you all. All right. And so this is how you send the assignment to me. All right. So we see it there. And so the only thing I do is I come over and I go to my email. All right. And then I put Gregory Milton, that's me. And then you're going to email. All right. You see what I just did? So I just screen shared what I just did. And I'm going to put class assigned. All right. So that's how you do that. All right.